If you're looking to take your life to the next level, then sit tight. What you're about to hear is definitely going to change your game. Are you ready? Let's do this. All right, guys, welcome back. This is Coach Dana CAVALEA checking in with you today. And today we're going to talk about training, we're going to talk about pain, and we're going to talk about getting ourselves reactivated and moving ourselves back into the habit of training and getting ourselves back in shape. Now, contrary to what you may think, most people say we're going to start off, we're going to start running, we're going to get our body going by pushing ourselves, and we're going to hit the weights hard. And that's not what we're talking about here. Today's episode is going to be geared more towards the person that hasn't exercised in a while. They may not be feeling great about themselves. They may even be a little bit afraid or shying away from exercise and training. Well, today's episode is to get you guys and gals back in the groove again. And when I work with clients, I was just working with a golfer actually right before I'm recording this. And this is a gentleman approaching 50 that has an active job but really hasn't trained to get himself in the best shape possible. So after not training for a long time, he said, I just don't have the passion anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to get started. And most importantly, I don't have the energy. So I talked to him about getting himself reactivated and started again by using a philosophy and a theory that I really put in play for most of my executives and even older athletes when they begin their training for the season. So what do? We start off with what I call table work. And by table work, it's a very non-threatening way to get somebody training again. They come in, we put them on the table, our treatment table, put a pillow behind their head, and all they do from that point forward is lay there. And what we do is we use heat, we use trigger point rollers, we use our hands, we use our elbows, we use some massage cream. And what we do is we start to flush out their tissue. And by breaking up all these knots and these trigger points that they have on their muscle, starting in their quadricep, moving into their calves, moving up into their shoulders, moving into their pecs, we start to release tension. And it's amazing, by them just sitting there, literally sitting there or laying there, doing nothing but getting treated, they start to feel more energy. They start to feel more alive, more awake. Their circulation starts to improve. Mental clarity starts to improve when we do some trigger point reflexology on their feet. This, without actually asking them or pushing them to get started in their exercise journey, is the start. This is where it all begins for them. Now, I don't know anybody that would not want to come in, lay down, get stretched, improve their circulation, reduce pain, get a light massage. People love that. And that's what I found in our practice here. People love that. And it's a great catalyst to get started. The problem is most people think when it comes to training, they have to right away break a sweat, go to a gym, and start pushing themselves. And that's not the case. We must reacclimate. We have to get the body back. We need to get you mentally prepared. Now, the great part about table work is when you're working with a coach, it's also a chance for cognitive behavioral therapy to go on, for a coach to talk to you, get to understand what your needs are, why you haven't wanted to exercise or train, or why your diet went off track, whether it's moving, a divorce, just high stress of any kind. So what we find is using table work is so beneficial, and it works as just about an intake for 3, 4, sometimes 8 weeks, where we can really understand what's going on with this person and how to treat them appropriately and what stands in their way in terms of mental and physical roadblocks. So it's really a great thing. So for those of you that are on the fence, you have to start training again, and you're at the point where you really don't even want to go for a walk for your exercise, that's okay. Don't take it personal, and don't be hard on yourself. But start by doing basic stretching every day. If you can't do it yourself, hire someone. Hire someone to give you a massage once or twice a week, or once or twice a month, for that matter. But start by addressing your body's tissue. Foam rolling, rope stretching, taking hot baths and stretching afterwards. Those subtle activities will start to put your body back in gear and start getting you in the mindset of what's next. Now that my body's feeling good and I'm taking care of my body, what's next for me? And that's what's so great about this sort of philosophy or this training method that I've been using for years, is that it's not something that's overwhelming and something that's overly demanding for you. It's something that's very manageable and will get you moving back in the right direction without putting high stress on your body's systems. So today's lesson is really about getting started, reactivating yourself by using baths, by using massage, tissue work, table work, rope stretching, and other sort of therapies that take care of your body's tissue to get you back in the game. So if that sounds good to you, let's get going. Let's start stretching, and let's start moving ourselves towards a healthier way of living and a healthier way of life. But let's not do it by jumping hardcore right into an exercise program, because at the end of the day, your chances of failure go way up with that. And if you can't do it yourself, hire a coach, even if it's only for 4 weeks. But make sure that you're committed to those 4 weeks, and you know that those 4 weeks are going to catalyze the rest of your life. This is Coach D, signing out.